Hey guys, guess what? The Nova is back. Today we're going to close in the back end, start fitting up the body, and we're going to get some more roll cage done, so make sure you stay tuned. Howdy guys, welcome to the cave. I'm Mark, and you're watching Blue Street Customs. So, like I said, I want to start closing this piece off here, get that all closed in. Once I get that, I want to start fitting up more of the roll cage, start getting some down bars done for the back. Obviously, we'll have to get this fitted on there so that we know everything will clear, right? So before we get started, make sure you go hit that subscribe button for me, please. That's going to help me out a lot. May as well hit that bell button so that you can get notified when I post videos. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to start off with the, I believe this is 1.5 mil plastic styrene sheet. And I've cut out a piece already and I've started shaping it. So this here is just going to sit down like this. Let me zoom in for you. So that's just going to sit down like that. All right. I'll fill in these side pieces right here. As you can see. This will all just sit down nice and neat. And I'll trim off the back here afterwards. As you can see, it's a little too long. I did that purposely. So we can get that all filled in. And that'll be good to go. And this, the roll cage will sit up here. Once it's all down in place properly. Like so. Then what we can do from there is start figuring out how to build the tubs. So we'll have to get some tubs in here. I'll start off probably with just the same 1.5 mil styrene sheet. We'll cut out some wide stuff, a little wider than we need, so that we can actually shape right inside here. This nice little curve that we got here in the body, all the way around. So I'll have to figure that out, and that's why I'm going to cut these a little wider than I need. Because what I'll do is I'll shape it for here first, tack glue it in with some white glue or something, right? And then we can put it down and mark it from the underside. We can mark it from the underside here, and then we can trim it to fit there, and we know it'll fit there. Break these free, glue them onto this permanently, and we'll have the tub set in. So first, I'm just going to use some of this Mr. Cement, and probably start off with some of these really expensive fabric holders. Yeah, really, really expensive. Go check out your dollar store. You can find hundreds of them for dirt cheap. Anyways, so I'm just going to probably put you on a little bit of time lapse here. Enjoy the music.
It's all the same, like some things never change. I couldn't stop and say no. It's all the same, but you won't take the blame, even when you are blowing up. Oh my, you're my broken love. Nobody's gonna save her now. Oh my, you're my broken love. So come on, let me show you how.
Okay, guys. Well, here's a bit of an update. So, last you saw, I was gluing this piece down. So I got that all glued down. No big deal. I started putting bead welds in. I filled in little side corner pieces here. I don't know if you can see that. So in this case, I got ahead of myself, and now what I've got to do is actually take these little corner pieces off, both sides, get rid of the bead welds, and the ones here are no good to me. These ones here are no good to me, so I'm going to chip those ones off. I'm going to cut this one back, and I'm going to take these little pieces off here. This here, I got to take this off. So that what I can do is fill in my floor from here to here. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm going to do that. And then I can make a piece that'll replace this, but go all the way across to here. Now, as far as the backs are good. I still got to do some trimming up on here. So we'll get that done up. And then once those are done, then you can see I've got my center line for my axle marked. So now I can, oops. So now I can start working at cutting this out a bit, right where I need it. Then I can start figuring out my forelink, my axle, my springs, get that all in there. And then once that's done, both sides are done, everything else, then I can start working on the rest of my transmission tunnel. So I'm going to zoom out here for you and show you what it looks like put in. So everything fits in nicely, just like so. Now this is the first time I've ever done any type of custom framework. So trying to make my gaps in here and stuff in this side as close as I can. I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good so far. Now, obviously, I'm learning a lot this time around, so next time I try to do something like this, I've got a bit of a better idea of what to do and how to do it. But everything's looking good, like in the back here. You can see everything's nice here. I'll probably make some sort of filler panel for in here because I'm not opening the trunk, so I'll just close this side off. I'll make a piece that goes from here up to the top of the deck lid here. And of course inside, as you can see, it's open underneath, so that'll all get closed up. And well, the gaps down in here beside the wheel well, I'm not sure what I'll do about that yet, but like I said, for my first attempt of ever doing this, I think it's not too bad. Then of course I'll have the roll cage in there, and we've got this bent up, and this I still got to cut the length, but this here will end up inside, so I'll have to figure out where that goes. And obviously this back panel, I have to have 2 holes in it for these rods to come in. So I'm not sure if I'll get that done in this video, or you'll end up having to wait till the next video, but it's coming along. So I'm going to figure out what to do, and if I do more, I'll be back to show you. If not, you'll end up with an outro. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay guys, one last little update, and then I'm out of here, and you're going to have to wait for the next video. So what I did is I built these little side pieces like I said I was going to. So that's all now filled in, as you can see. Now I haven't cut this section out yet for the axles, but I'll get to that. And it left me a double shear plate for when I do my forelink. So I got to file these edges down. I'll do that in the next video. I'll probably put weld beads all through here, all the way across on both sides. I'll probably put some along here as well and across the bottom again. I may leave these just the way they are, because you probably won't see much of that. Try to clean up in here. I got a couple little edges hanging off. Nothing major. I may put weld beads here. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll see. Eventually there'll probably be weld beads all over the place, you know, all along these rails and sheet metal and stuff. Anyways, I got that. Then I also put little standoffs on this piece here. And this roughly will sit like that. And yes, there is enough room that I can put this on, put the body on it. So in the next video, I'm going to get this transmission tunnel done, start doing some of the interior stuff. You know, I got a seat that I want to clean up and try to reuse. It's come out of a 72 vet model. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to start looking at putting a dash in. So I got this out of a stock car model. And if you're wondering how well these tires will fit, that's what they'll look like in there. Tubs sit nicely. I still got to fill in this bottom corner, but again, that'll be done in the next video along with this piece back here. And these tires will sit just nice in there. And that roll bar, this roll bar here, will sit down inside. If I can get it to sit there. So it'll sit nice and low. So it'll clear all the windows and everything. Not a problem. So that'll be the next video. Make sure you like and share this video. Definitely hit that subscribe button. If you want to see some updates sooner than the video, make sure you hit me up on the Instagram and follow me there. I have Facebook and a Facebook page, but just a notification. I'll probably be getting rid of the Facebook page, and I'll be starting a Facebook group. So once that's on there, you'll see the links down in the description for them. And if you decide that you want to try and help me out on this channel, I do have a Patreon. So if you want to give that a check out, or any of those other ones, please feel free. The links are down in the description. So until next time, later.